Hi again, it's Lowell Roberts for the province with another video edition of the fifth quarter Saturday night at BC Place Stadium. Saturday night, the Lions lose 28-26 to the Calgary Stampeders, just over 27,000 in attendance on Halloween. A game in which the Lions looked like they might have had a chance to win with as a result of a Paris Jackson touchdown with a minute 35 left to go. But that's too much time on the clock for a good quarterback like Calgary's Henry Burris, who raced down the field with his offense, put his team in a position to kick the game-winning field goal in the final play. Had to do it twice, but Sandro DeAngelis rarely makes a mistake and didn't do so again. So the Lions are heartbreaking losers for the second straight game under Casey Printers. It's the fifth straight time in which the Lions have played a game in which the deficit has been, or the game margin has been 3 points or less. Five straight of the close variety. Casey Printers probably did enough to earn himself another start, I thought. I mean, I thought he was far more poised in the pocket than he was in his first game. Had 337 yards passing, and I thought got quite a bit out of the offense. The story of the game, though, will be the protection of the BC quarterback and the penalties that it took in order to keep him upright, I guess. The Lions took 14 penalties in all, 10 of the offside and or procedure variety, and that's something that is really becoming a real sticking point with the Lions. They have had far too many of those lately. They had 7 procedure calls in the last 2 games and now 3 more tonight against Calgary. Obviously, there were some issues in the sense that Dean Valley was at center's first start for Angus Reid since the injury. And the Lions were clearly having some issues with the snap count, but it wasn't just on Dean Valley or the offensive line. It was certainly the defensive front because there were 7 offside calls as well. I think what this game shows, much as the last one did, is that the Lions are inviting teams down the stretch to blitz. And unless the Lions have a solution as to how to pick it up, teams are going to continue to do that and blitz Casey Printers and make him ineffective, because that is the key way to get around a nomadic quarterback like Casey is. The Lions are not able to protect their quarterbacks, much like they did before Jason Jimenez and Rob Murphy came. I think it's sort of shades of that. The Lions had 2 100-yard games from Emmanuel Arsenault and Geroy Simon, but they didn't have anything to whatsoever on offense. A.J. Harris, 9 carries for 26 yards, just under 3 yards a carry. That's not going to be enough for the Lions to open up the passing game, even though, as I say, Casey Printers had 337 yards passing. No significant injuries that we were able to glean from our brief visit to the locker room after the game. But the biggest issue, of course, is the one that's probably the injury in between the heads collectively of this team, who have now not beaten Calgary in 8 straight in games that matter and games that don't. This team, the Lions, that is, just don't seem to be able to play a full 60 minutes. They've had issues allowing teams to race down the field, down the stretch in the previous couple of games, the Regina game, of course, being the most recent example prior to tonight. And unless they find ways to get stops in crucial situations, they're going to find themselves potentially out of the playoffs. The Lions now have to beat the Edmonton Eskimos in their final game next Friday, or hope that the Winnipeg Blue Bombers lose their final 2 games. They play at Montreal on Sunday, and they host Hamilton next week, and that game is 2 days after the Lions play. So if the Lions lose, they're going to have a very, very sleepless weekend, I can assure you of that. So again, the Lions lose 28-26 to the Calgary Stampeders. They fall to 8-9 on the season. It's the first time under Wally Buono that they will not get 10 wins in a season. So another disappointment there. That's the fifth quarter.